been 4 years, and I've decided to make an upgrade. We're a video podcast.
And joining us loosely as always, Will, what team would you like to be on this week?
I'm on Team New Format.
Yes.
Team New Format.
Yeah, video, Team Video Podcast.
Team Video Podcast. Well, if you could somehow adjust to looking that way a little bit, we might not get Joe B to bitch at us for not liking the new camera. We are going to work on the camera part, but we're not
need to start
there
calling
yet.
him Joe B again. You're
Joe
losing
B.
the
did
steam on that joke.
There was a space. I put a space.
Yeah, you put Joe B. His name is Joe B.
And you are the Hunt.
I am the Hunt.
Joining us from your closet because you have exactly from tomorrow 1 month of school left in your entire life. How does it feel?
Wait, is it actually 1 month from tomorrow?
May 19th, my brother, is your graduation day. Today is April 18th. It is episode 252 of the Plunge podcast. Welcome. I added that info to our new stuff, too, so you don't even have to guess. I like that you
also introduced me, because I don't do that.
I got to get you going, you know? I'm here to support my husband. It's not because you're about to be a cash cow. It's because I've always supported you.
You should just
love.
start calling me a fat pig.
Dude, you're a fat cow. You're the cash cow. I'm about to milk your teats dry of all that sweet, sweet pharmacy money.
Also, Riley, the thing that I texted you about the other day, don't tell anyone. That is need to know basis right now because it may or may not happen.
Okay. All right. Jack in the chat says Will looks handsome. I concur.
Oh, Jack, thank you so much.
I've made a
Hey,
grave.
Jack, let me fix my glasses real quick.
I've made a grave mistake. I shaved my beard. Bad move.
You still look
looks
great.
All right. Yeah, it looks good.
I didn't remember what guard I normally used, like to at least keep like some beard. Picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong one this morning. Hand up. That's on me.
You know what you should do?
I'm listening.
This is what I used to do when I would accidentally shave my beard too short. I would play beard roulette. Do you know what that is?
Is it pick a guard and hope for the best?
Yeah.
Sometimes I
not even an educated guess. Like you put your hand in that canvas bag.
Yes, the canvas bag you have with 15 guard. It's got the nose thing that you've never used. It's got all the things.
Oh, you don't use that, dude? Gotta get in
Brother,
there
my
sometimes.
favorite day was when I picked the actual razor guard.
Yes.
That meant no trim.
Just clean?
Yeah, it goes no. It means we go one more week and then we play again.
I rate that as you should have fucking went baby. You should have went down.
Brother, I don't have a chin. I can't go baby.
Listen, my fatal flaw was I went, you know what? I probably have a chin now. I was just on the diet. I'm down 25 pounds. I'm sure I'm fine. I'm not.
I'm seeing your chin. I'm seeing your chin.
And that's okay.
I would also like to walk back to a couple of years ago when I don't remember what I was talking to you about, but I told you I was being mean and I said that your biggest achievement in college was developing a jawline.
That was mean, but it was true.
It also was your Twitter header, I think, for a while.
It was. I remember that. You can always roll a d6 though. I like to play with the odds.
Oh yeah, Will, what'd you roll today? That's how we should start.
Well, I rolled a 2.
No, okay, go get a dice. There's dice up there. Go get one. We're gonna roll for how this podcast is gonna go.
It'd be my
What
honor.
we're doing now?
That's what anytime Will's on, he's gonna roll for good omens or bad. He might roll for bad omens, and that's okay.
Well, you'll hear later on in the show, but I think I rolled a nat 1 on Friday night.
Listen, you did roll a nat 1 on Friday night, and the DM did not go easy on you.
Oh,
he sent you off the deep end. How have you been recovering? We'll get there. It's the final topic.
We'll get there, but
we do have topics now. I'm trying. It's going to make my life easier if we're being completely honest.
it's going to make my life harder.
It's not, because now you have this list of things that you're like, okay.
To start thinking of jokes?
Yes, but also when I'm writing up the show notes, I can just write these 6 things that I have on the screen and go, yep, that's it.
That's
All
the
right,
show.
Will, you got a
Let me
D20?
roll this d20 here. Let's see how it goes. It's for the new format. Oh, I fucked it up.
That's not a good sign.
That is not a
try
good
it again here.
sign.
Let's try it again here. We got a 19.
We got a 19. This format is going to last us 5 years, just like the last one.
Dude, that's a solid
that's
roll.
a good roll.
We want
You
that.
want to know why? That's not even the die deciding. Riley definitely thought about that before the die hit the table.
He rigged the dice.
What happens if it was a nat 1? Do we go back to the original format on the snowball
dude.
mic?
That changed everything.
We're talking into a MacBook. We are.
Yeah, we just go. Yeah, still the whole idea out.
Yeah.
I have a good stipulation.
Yeah.
We start incorporating the D20 roll halfway through the show.
And
we have 2 stipulations.
Do you want nat 1?
No, we're gonna
right
start
there.
with D. We're gonna.
Okay.
Damn it, yeah.
Okay.
Nat 1 show ends.
No,
Doesn't matter.
nothing.
If it's
It's
25, 30.
I hit
done.
the end button. There's no outro.
Yeah.
There's
no
ends.
outro.
We don't even acknowledge the 1. It just clicks
you hear
over.
click-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding.
That's a good
And
one.
then that's the end.
Yep.
What is a nat 20?
It's a 20.
You just go for another 24 hours. You have to call out. You have to just commit to it.
Hunter, you're a DM. So there's unnat 20s. Like people have like +7 modifiers on different stuff.
Yeah, but no one's gonna have a modifier. This is real life.
No, well
We're
that's
rolling it.
yeah. So it's a nat 20 when you're like just playing, but like
No. I'm saying, but what is the benefit for nat 20?
oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it, but
hey, you get to leave. That's
a nat 20?
yes, the nat 20. We also just hit the end button.
It's like the eject button. Hunt just leaves.
That'd be good.
If
I
we
like
hit a nat 20, Will gets to select who the next host is gonna be.
Ooh, I like it. Can I dunk somebody? How's
So
that?
hey, let's get into
Dunk
the
whoever
weekly.
you want.
Let's get into the weekly dive. Our new. It's not a segment. It's just the structure of the show.
The show format.
Yeah, it's just the show format now. The weekly dive, 6 topics every week we have lined up for you. Lovely people. Get active in the chat. We're going to get right into this one. Perfect segue. Big Mike just texted us. He's not that guy. But he did just text you and said, tell Hunter that he's not living in Maine anymore. Cut that Grizzly Adams beard.
Oh.
If I want you to text your dad.
Listen, you don't even know why he's not that guy, but you're already set.
Tell your dad to talk to me when he figures out who Pubert Adams was.
Who's Pubert Adams?
Exactly.
His
Okay.
first name
Was he supposed to teach me? Is that how you know he doesn't know?
Yeah.
Okay. Big Mike comes up to me today at work. He goes, just looks at me, have barely spoken to him all day. I actually don't think I have spoken to him all day. He comes up to me. He goes, what do you think about a half marathon? And I go, no.
I love your dad, but you've told stories about when you guys do the 5K that ends on home plate.
Yeah.
And he does the post method, run one pole.
Well, so his walking is lightning fast. We have to give credit where credit is due.
I will give credit where credit's due, but how long has that taken him?
It still is 40 minutes to run a 5K.
And a 5K is like 3.5 miles, right?
It's 3.1. Yeah.
Okay, and a half. Okay.
He's about a 35-minute 5Ker, maybe more.
Well, a whole marathon is what, 27, right?
26.2.
26.2.
So, well, that's what got him thinking. He's like, I was watching the Boston Marathon, and what do you think about a half marathon? And I went, no. He's
Does
like,
Big Mike have almost 9 hours to spare?
Well, then he goes, he's
Yeah.
like, it says it takes people 120 days to train. It would take me a year for a marathon. I was like, you.
How long did he
I was
train?
like, okay, all right, self-awareness. He's aware he could not train the same way a marathon runner is. Sure.
Did he train for the 3K? Or the 5K, I mean?
I love the idea of a 3K.
She's just running a mile and a half. You're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
mile
this
and
is
a half.
good.
This is it.
This is nice.
This is an appropriate
I would run
length,
3Ks. I would
do some
crush
3Ks.
3Ks.
Yeah.
Brother, a 1K would be the biggest layup of all time.
It'd be sick. It'd be like
You know why? It's
0.7
just
miles.
a kilometer.
Yeah.
Would you run a kilometer?
Yes.
As fast as you can.
Yeah.
He's like, so would you train for a half marathon with me? And I went, I would not. He's thinking like, oh, Riley's ran 5Ks with me. I'm sure he would do this half marathon. And I was like, no, because there's a couch to 5K thing going on at work. And he's like, I'm thinking just right for half marathon. I was like, why would you think that?
I like his ambition.
Just look at those. You are not that guy, pal. You're not a. You haven't even ran.
You ain't him.
He's like, I think I could get there. I'd start if I start walking. I was like, that's exactly.
I mean, he starts now. Yeah, he starts now. I'm
Do
rooting
you
for Big
think
Mike.
that there's anyone capable of sprinting a marathon?
Yes, the
full
guy who
tilt?
just won. Do you know what his pace was? It was a 13 on the treadmill pace. It was a 13-mile-an-hour pace.
No way.
The guy who won the Boston Marathon yesterday.
Holy.
He ran it in an hour.
He ran it in 2 hours. It was like 2 hours and 1 minute.
Dude, that's insane.
Which is
You said the marathon. I was still on half marathon.
No. Yes, that guy would have ran the half marathon in 1 single hour.
That's nuts.
Hold on, is that a record?
I think the record is just under 2.
How many times?
It's hilarious.
How many marathons could he run before Big Mike finishes his?
4.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 4.
4.5.
4.5, yeah.
Well, that's bold of you to assume Big Mike finishes the marathon.
No, Big Mike starts what he finishes, or
That-
finishes what he starts.
Okay, that's fair. I'm shocked I haven't gotten a text yet. Being like, I can do it. I will do it.
I think he's probably mapping it out right now.
He's typing it out. He's texting me being
Wait,
like, I
Is
will
the
run.
guy who did the time this year the same Kenyan guy who like does all of those crazy long races?
I would
Usain
like
Bolt?
to not. It's not Usain Bolt. Good try though, Will.
It's not.
it's not
His name
Kenyan.
is Evans Chebet. I
that
think is how you
sounds
say it.
right. The guy who won.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same Kenyan guy.
These guys are fast.
Lauren came up to me yesterday. She's like, "Do you know this Kenyan guy won the marathon?" I was like, "Kenyan guys always win the marathon. It's their thing.
Dude, those guys
Did
are
you
so-
This
know that
marathon
it's-
exists for them."
Yeah.
If Kenyan genetics are like developmentally better for people to get better at running, and it has to do with like their specific bone structure of that region of Africa.
It's pretty sick.
Dude, that is
It's
insane.
like they have lighter and I think less dense bones, so they're carrying less weight.
Wow.
I'm a fan.
I'm on
It's
their
wild.
genes. I got weak bones.
I also have weak bones. You know who else has weak bones? Big Mike. He is not that guy. We have received our text. He said we're gonna raise money based on me running in Hampton in October
For the marathon?
for the half marathon.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
Dude, I can't keep up with all these holes and halves.
Listen, if we're talking Big Mike, there is no hole, no 26.2 in sight.
Brother, what if he just got like out of his mind in shape and just started running like marathons and ultra
I've never seen it
marathons?
in my life, but if he does, I'll be very proud of him. I will put
I
that
think
out
he
there.
can do it. I think that Big Mike is that guy.
So I posed the question. I was like, you walked 2 5Ks in your life. How about we set the next goal for a 10K? And he went,
I'm
I'm just going to go
interject?
for a half marathon. Yeah, go ahead.
Do we think Big Mike is around the same fitness level as Dave when he did his half marathon?
Ooh.
Dave's not going to like this. I'll put Big Mike ahead of Dave in any athletic capacity
Oh.
ever.
I rest my case.
That's-
He can do it.
That's true.
Shout out
Dave did finish the half marathon.
He did.
And that is the only point that I'm arguing right now. I don't know how long it would take him. It is not an easy feat by any stretch of the imagination. However,
He
Yeah.
pushed, man. He pushed.
I
for
think
that.
he could do it.
I think he
I-
could. I'm gonna say.
If
I'm gonna
he-
agree
You,
with
I
Hunt.
mean,
you
dude,
stumped me. You
think
put
about-
me in a corner. I'm going to get.
Well, think about it. He also said he was going to train for a year. Dave trained for like 4 weeks.
I mean, that's a commitment, though.
He said, and I'm old. Is his counter.
I like that he's not even in his own corner right now.
Listen, if Big
Oh,
Mike
man.
raises money for the Special Olympics by running a half
Hey.
marathon, even though he's ran 2 5Ks, then I'm all for it. I'll be there at the finish line
Yep.
for Big Mike. I'll be there with a flag, okay? I'll be his #1 supporter. Do I think it'll happen? No.
I've always wanted to do it. I'll do it with Big Mike.
You'll start marathon training with
I'll
Big
I'll
Mike?
get my dad to start training too.
I
Do another Big Mike off.
Oh boy. That's
the
That's
that's it. That's
whoever
the
finishes gets big.
It's the penultimate competition.
That it really is though. Like, I don't see anything else.
So I guess it's for us to decide now. We have to let's put our money on it.
I'm
Big
riding
Mike,
with my
guy, not that
A1.
guy.
Big Mike's that guy. Cookie Mike, not that guy.
Oh,
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna go Cookie Mike, not that guy.
I'm gonna go with
Big
Cookie
Mike,
not that guy.
Big Mike, also not that guy.
You know who is that guy though?
Paul.
It is Paul.
It's Paul.
Would wipe.
Big Paul, that guy.
He might be that guy.
I could see Paul having the Burt Kreischer gene, just waking up tomorrow, running a half marathon.
Hammered.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I don't want to get too into it, but did you see Burt Kreischer's birthday gift?
No, did he get a new one this year?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like for Tom or the one he got?
The one that he got for his birthday this year.
The Hitler teacup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
No way.
Yeah, Tom got him a teacup, and it was Hitler's teacup.
Yo, I
Also,
love those two.
He didn't tell
This
him.
week, Two Bears, fantastic. Big J Okerson, very funny.
I hate
Oh,
Big
I
J.
love Big
Okerson.
J. You don't like Big
I
J?
hate
I like
J.
Big J.
Oh, I love Big J, dude.
Not a fan.
He's pretty funny. I mean, he's not that funny, but
I'd hope he's
I
pretty
bet-
funny. He's a
I
comedian.
bet you don't like Ari Shafir either.
No one likes Ari Shafir.
I
That's
like-
not
I
a
like
hot
Ari
take.
Shafir.
I like Ari Shafir, dude.
I think Riley's got bad taste in comedy outside
He's got
of
interesting-
You know that's not true.
Tom Segura.
No,
Everyone likes Tom Segura.
He's got
Yeah.
like the people he likes. I like weirdos too.
Who are your top 3 comedians?
Me?
Yeah,
Right now or in general? Because that's a very different question.
For you?
that is. I'm going to say right now.
Shane Gillis, Tom Segura.
Okay. Okay.
uh,
Those. Hey, without Tom Segura and Shane Gillis, I will give you
Yeah, Shane Gillis is
current favorite
it's funny.
comedian right now.
great dude.
I don't know. I don't.
You like Theo Vaughn? You're about to say no.
I like Theo Vaughn.
Theo's very funny.
I think he's probably. There's a lot of people who are just way better podcasters than they are comedians. Burt
Theo
Kreischer,
Vaughn?
Fact.
not a
Love
good comedian.
no
No.
Terrible comedian.
good storyteller.
One of the funniest podcasters of all time. 'Cause
Yes.
He's a
Yes.
psychopath.
Correct. Not funny in comedy.
That's how I feel about Chris. I think Chris is Chris is definitely a very good podcaster.
He's fine.
He's a funny comedian, but like, he's not over the top funny. But he is killing it right now, so I'll give him that.
What do you think of Matt Rife?
Yeah,
The Facebook clip superstar, the
Yeah.
Instagram
The
short
crowd work
superstar.
genius.
I saw his he posted a special like 2 weeks ago, and it popped up on my YouTube algorithm, and I was like, I'm okay.
There's another guy who's on TikTok that I really would like to see a full special of, and I forget his name.
Okay, that's
Uh,
super helpful.
Hold on.
Is it the guy who made the black lady leave?
Yes.
I don't know his name at all, but I have watched that bit 100 times.
Hold on. Comedian makes.
Careful there.
Yeah. It is. Troy Bond. I think Troy Bond is very funny.
Big Mike says he can't listen anymore. He's got to go run 5 miles. So
That's what we like to see.
hey, Big
I
Mike.
I
that
put
guy.
my eggs in the right basket.
Yep. He's gonna
Happy
go.
Easter.
He's gonna go walk around Lakeshore Road.
yeah.
Be like, he's. You
You
know what
really
he's gonna.
just doxed your dad.
Honestly, no, I'd give him the wrong name. That's perfect. I anti-doxed him. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna go run a 14-minute mile, and he's gonna send me the Strava map, and I'm gonna go, good job, and that's gonna continue for the next 4 months, I think.
Yeah.
Just about every night.
Hey, no, it's going to continue for the next year until he runs the Boston Marathon.
Do they have a Boston half marathon? I imagine they do.
Let's find out.
Probably for the other people.
I'll
like
call me
Big Mike.
Jamie.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, James Hunt. Let's find out if there's a Boston half mare.
Half mare.
And after that, we got to get into these fucking crackheads that just left my house.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, you missed him by 2
yes.
minutes.
I can't believe I missed these crackheads.
It occurs in November.
Okay. Interesting. I don't like that at all.
A November.
I like
run?
that 0%.
Yeah, that's like just unfair.
I like it 50%.
Yeah, not a fan of
He's
the
also got like
Boston
half
half
the
mare.
amount of time now.
I don't know if you got the joke.
I got it.
Okay.
Will surely did not.
Right over the head.
That's okay.
2 days ago, I posted a sofa on Facebook for free. The posting just said, free couch. Had 2 photos of a couch. Full length couch.
That could bring anything.
And, you get the immediate scammers, and then so delete those. I got some inquiries. I got this woman. She looked like a crackhead. And she went, I would like that couch.
Sold.
And I went, you got it. Mark is pending. And she's like, can I come get it? And I was like, no, you can't. I am not home. And you are not coming to my shed. This couch is in my shed. I tried to put it in my basement.
I thought you were going to tell me that crackheads moved into your shed. And I was going to be like, that's crazy.
Well, we don't know how that ends yet. We'll circle back next week on that because they do know now where my shed is.
There's an empty shed
ready
for vacancies.
Oh no,
dude, I was terrified. They were going
the
to show
couch
up
to good
last
use
night
in
and be
there.
like, that was a good looking shed.
Yeah, and then Riley's going to have to fight a year-long squatters' rights battle.
In my own driveway.
We swimming in your pool.
Yeah, so I got this couch did not fit in the base. This was going to be the podcasting couch. It used to be in my house, and it did not
Previously was the podcasting couch.
It previously was my couch. It's
true.
been a long-standing couch. It's a good couch. Did not
Never
fit
better
in my
than comfy couch, though.
nothing will be. But did not fit in my basement, so it's been in my shed for 6 months now. Finally, I got around to doing my yard work and stuff, and I was like, boy, oh boy, it'd be nice to have all of my shed. As I'm throwing shit around, being like, boy, it'd be nice if there was more that could fit in here than the snowblower and this couch. So I finally posted it. They show up yesterday. This woman finally
Why
shows
didn't you
up.
sell it for money?
I don't care.
earlier?
I want it gone. It also had a small rip in it.
Ooh, didn't tell the crackheads that.
Sure didn't. It's gone.
I
now.
don't think that they care. They're like, cool, free hidey hole.
Yes.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. So she shows up yesterday. She pulls up in, I don't know, a car the size of mine. Now, for all of you at home listening, I drive a Hyundai Sonata. It is a 4-door sedan.
Tiny car.
It's small, which we will get to because this is a 2-part topic.
Woo!
Yeah. Crackhead car Tetris is not just about these heroin addicts. I'll tell you that much. It's also about this guy right here who is not that guy. Now, this woman steps out of her car, takes one look at the couch, goes, oh, man, we need a truck. And I go,
yeah, did you think it was like a replica of a couch?
yeah, and I go, yeah, you do. She's like, I wonder if an SUV would work, like a CRV. I go, nope, it sure won't. It will not fit in anything but a truck. She goes, I'm gonna go see if I can get a truck. I'll be back. And I went, okay.
Now, I want to ask, do you think she waited along the side somewhere and was just like thumb up, like, hey, I need a truck for like 5 minutes?
Well, boy, I want to let you know, Riley called me that night, and he told me that whole story, and then I go, did you put in the post that you would need a truck to move? And he goes, no, I didn't think I had to. And I go,
that was a fair point, though.
Did not think I needed to put
You
needs
don't.
truck.
You don't.
my counterpoint is the people coming to get a free truck are not
Couch.
the people who are just going to inherently know you need a truck to move a couch.
So
Another good point.
So it was raining last night too, which I got a message after I hung up the phone with you that was very funny. She went, hey, I can't get a truck tonight, but I can tomorrow. Will you hold it for me? And then I didn't answer immediately because I was doing shit. And then
As you do.
she messages me 2 minutes after that and goes, I'll come back right now and strap it to my roof if you won't hold it to me. That's a nice couch, and I want it.
Dude.
And I went, lady, I was like, I'll hold it. You can come grab it tomorrow.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard, man.
So here comes today. Much to my surprise, this woman pulls up No truck in sight. And this is an hour ago. And she pulls up 2 cars. There's the same sedan, and then they pull up in a Nissan Rogue. Is the vehicle
Also not a big car for those of you not well versed in
It's not even
cars.
like a Subaru big car.
The
It's
vehicle
like,
of choice was a Nissan Rogue, and 4 dudes pop out. She goes, "I'll just take the cushions and put those in the sedan." I go, "That's a good idea." They then strap it to the roof of the Rogue, which, if you are wondering, it takes up the whole car. The whole Hunter, did you see the photos yet?
Yeah, it almost looks like it's longer than the car.
It's hanging off the back for sure.
It looks like a Christmas tree. Let me be honest.
The first red flag was, I was like, "You still looking to come tonight?" She's like, "Yep, we're just at the hardware store right now getting some straps, and we'll
They told you that?
then we'll be there." And I was like, "Okay,
It's like a first time thing for them.
first time."
Yeah, it's the first time they've exited the house in 14 years.
Now, what are you talking about? They live on the street.
Yeah, I
True.
texted Will because he was on his way. I was like, "Brother, you need to get here because this is very funny. This is a very funny visual."
He's doing like
This
85.
is objectively funny.
Yeah, I was like, "You have to see this." There's a Nissan Rogue with a 10-foot couch on the top of it.
I want you to know, I definitely would have saw them coming down the
Yeah,
road.
I think they went left and you came from the right, which is so unfortunate because you watching them go down a hill with that fucking couch strapped to the roof.
Oh, my God.
The whole time she's like, "We're only like 8 minutes away." And I was like, "That's not short."
Like, by highway?
Yeah. She's like, "I live on the east side." I was like, "This is the west side. That means you're going highway."
Yeah, they got some. It's not 8 minutes. It's like 15.
That is a considerable distance.
Super considerable distance.
Where on the east side do you think they live? I mean, the
Boy,
east
oh
side's
boy,
nicer.
I hope they do what I do. Well, actually, no, I'm the opposite now, where I don't actually live in the west side, but I have to say it. They probably live downtown, but they're like, "We're the east side."
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're kind of the east
Riley,
side.
What if somehow they moved into your childhood home and then they came and got the free couch from you and returned it to
Oh.
its original resting place?
They would be the basement people at that house, so that would make sense.
Yo, that'd
Yeah.
be so funny, though. Can we go? We should go by and check.
Oh my god,
Do a
what if they're
stakeout?
tenants and they don't know that it's actually the south?
They got it all wrong.
I'm gonna put 100% of my guess into the fact that they don't live on the east or west side.
Yeah.
Because they definitely don't live in your area, and they definitely don't know where east is.
Well, also,
Which-
last night, she was like, "All right, I'm leaving. I live 8 minutes away." She showed up 45 minutes later.
Oh, my God, dude.
Brother,
And
I
when, she,
think I'm making more sense here.
when she pulled up, she's like, "Yeah, we had to get gas."
Like, they've never left. You're right. They've never left
They
the
just
house.
stole a car and then showed up to get it home.
They needed to gas that car.
But yeah, it was pretty sick. I wanted them to not come back with a truck. Honestly, I wanted it to happen because I was like, I'm
You
going to go.
wanted to peer out of your kitchen window.
Correct. I wanted to peek out of the little curtain and go, take a snap a photo.
Well, you, I also don't think are very much better because you recently bought some Adirondack chairs that
Aha.
also did not fit in your vehicle of transportation.
So I do. Let's be fair. I have a history of this to begin with.
You really do.
From quite literally
High
high
school.
school.
When I bought the futon and tried to fit it in my 03 Hyundai Sonata, which is even smaller than my current Sonata, which
Every step, I fought you every step of the way for that, by the way.
You did.
my dad come and bail us out with the van?
I think Taylor did, or with his car, right?
no, that was way later. We didn't know
That was-
Taylor yet.
This was like,
Oh.
I think your
This was
dad did.
probably
I think your
8
dad
or
did
9
bail us
years
out with
ago.
the van.
Oh, this was like long before.
I have a photo on my Instagram way back of
I was
me and
wearing
Hunter.
an orange shirt and my humping reindeer pants.
Yeah, we were sitting on my trunk with a futon sticking out of it like 10 feet. Yeah, no, so I was at Lowe's. I had to go get some stuff. I was doing a big yard work day on Friday, and I wanted a swing for the backyard. And when I went to go get a swing, I naturally got a bunch of grill accessories and 4 Adirondack chairs and no swing.
like every dad does.
Yes. Because I saw them and I went, "Oh, those would look good on the patio. Those would look good on the patio."
Are you gonna weed? Are you ever see the people who do like the actual landscaping and
Oh,
like
the edging? Oh,
cut, yeah?
You gotta
yes.
get in there, dude.
Yes, I already
I
do.
do edging too, but it's
The
a different
type.
kind.
Yes. No, I do weed whack edging. I weed whack edge. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay.
Yeah, it's
I was
nice.
just asking. I was
I
curious.
can't wait to weed whack edge, to be honest.
Hey, do you want me? You can. How about this, Will?
Eh,
To satisfy
it's
that craving,
it's not my house.
you can come weed whack edge my whole house.
I also want to let you know that I think that you should remove that fence between the grass and the pool.
I'm gonna let you know I legally cannot, as it is
Why?
a liability.
Why?
Pools have to be fenced in.
That's stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where they get you.
In Manchester specifically?
Yes. Most places.
I don't. I simply just don't
It's
believe
an insurance thing, brother. Listen.
Yeah, when I had a trampoline, it was like the same thing.
Yep.
They were like, "Hey, insurance, man."
That. Yeah,
Thanks.
fencing that trampoline.
I didn't have a fence around it.
Dude, I pay $40 a year in extra insurance because I have a diving board.
Just in case, man.
Just take
No,
it
like
off.
that's just
No.
a charge.
Fine.
There's just a check mark.
We're
It's
gonna
like a diving
Will's
board.
like, no,
we're
I
gonna
want that
He's
diving.
like, I will be
board."
diving.
I'm
Do
gonna
not remove
belly
it.
flop off that diving board.
All right, so let's get one thing straight. Two of the Adirondack chairs were small-ish. I knew comfortably I could get those home. My big issue was I want something for me. So I got two of the big dog Adirondack chairs, the big boys that are more sturdy, 350-pound limit cup holders. Big dogs, big
350-pound cup holders.
Yes.
What are you putting in that cup holder?
Juice. Now,
Juice.
now, these were a problem. I figured they were going to be a problem.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you should be. I figured they were going to be a
Hey,
problem.
just let the man drink some water.
I figured they were going to be a problem. Did not think it would fully stop me in my tracks. So I pulled up into the breakdown lane next to where all the chairs are locked because you got to buy them inside, and then someone comes and unlocks them, and you can load them and stuff.
Yeah. Those
You look like the
crackheads.
kind of guy who would steal chairs. You're the same guy who said, if you have to scan your own groceries, you're just not paying for some of them. So I get it.
Hey, you're actually going to be proud of me because I did something very uncharacteristic.
When they asked if you wanted to insure them, you said no.
No. Someone came and put all the chairs out for me, and then they left. And then both of the chairs were broken. And you know what I did? Instead of just going, I guess I have broken chairs now,
You went and got fresh Adirondacks.
I went and got non-broken Adirondacks.
Oh, I would have done the same thing. What does he think he is? Giving me broken chairs. It's not my chair, not my problem. That's what he said.
I just want to say that really should not be a big step for anyone.
But,
if somebody gives you
hey.
a broken product, you go, "Hey, this one's broken."
Well, the
Go
thing
get
was,
me others.
they were already gone because I had taken like 15 minutes to load the first two non-broken chairs.
That's amazing.
Also, so it was like 80 degrees out. I did have to put every single window down and then shimmy legs out windows. I got
Should have just gotten some ratchet straps.
should have right on the roof. I got the first two in. I got the third one in difficultly in the back, and then I went, well, fuck, I got this one chair left. It does not fit in the car. And then as I was about to call someone with a truck, as you should do in these scenarios.
You should just have somebody
You
on
should
speed
stop
dial.
buying furniture with no way to transport it.
I should, but I will not learn.
got a
I haven't
9-year.
learned my lesson yet, and I'm not gonna.
9 years of doing this.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I've had thoughts that someday I need to be the guy that has a truck other than I think Ryan's got a truck, but
Ryan has a truck.
Big truck guy.
I need to be the guy that's more accessible than Ryan that has a truck for when you do stupid shit. You're like,
Correct.
"Hey, I need a truck," and
Yes.
you don't want to drive to Northwood.
That's right.
Maybe a couple of years. Maybe I'll have them.
In a last ditch effort, I go, what if I just put it straight in? So I'm on the passenger side, and I put it like this, straight across both the passenger seat and the driver's seat. Now, the issue here is this chair is now jammed up entirely into the driving stick, the wheel, and it's blocking my vision about 95%. But I was able to close the door, and that was all that mattered. I had about a 1.5 mile drive home through the most cop-ridden road in probably the state.
Like 8 minutes. Like 8 minutes down the road.
Yeah, 8 minutes down the road. And
Is it Queen City?
no, it is just straight. You know the road, Lowe's to my house.
East
that road
side.
in Bedford.
Oh yes, yeah.
Just
Really?
yeah.
That's pretty close. It's like right there.
So what I have to do is I have to squeeze in, and then I have to go.
You're driving like an old lady.
I'm about an inch from the steering wheel. I cannot turn it. I also then had to jam like the thing up, and then so then I could move it into park. The car was in risk of being thrown into neutral or reverse at any time.
Kind of sick.
Because I couldn't hold it based on the position. I just had to move it and drive and hope for the best.
Yeah,
I drove past one cop. The luckiest thing was that another cop had pulled up and was talking to him at the moment of my passing.
I call bullshit. How do you see that?
I was in front, so I had to move in front of the thing that was blocking me. So I was in like a 4-inch gap, tight gap with the wheel and then me here.
So you were sitting in front of the.
Yes.
Okay.
2 chairs.
I thought you said you were like 95% blocked.
So I was, but like 80% of my body was, and then I had to like
contortion your way
Yes.
around.
And I don't know if you know this from looking at me. I'm not a
You're not
contort
very
kind of
flexible.
guy. Yeah. I'm very unflexible. And it was not
Rigid,
fun.
even.
The whole time I was doing it, it was just a whole thing of like, man, this is stupid. God, this is so stupid. What am I fucking doing? I'm so stupid.
But you had to commit because what are you going to pull over?
Yeah, what
on
am
the
I going to
side
leave
the
one of
road?
these chairs here and then come back 9 minutes later to pick it
No.
up?
You don't want to be that guy.
That's a deranged idea, by the way.
To
It
drive
really is.
to harm myself instead of just coming back on a day where I
Yes.
had no plans.
Nothing else.
Nothing to do.
Yeah.
If I loaded them one by one and just drove back and forth 4 times, I would have been home quicker than I was trying to Tetris all
Dude,
these
you were
chairs
there
into my
that
car.
long?
I was there about an hour trying to get it to fit. I'm telling you, it did not fit. They did not fit. If you told me right now to get them in there again, I probably could not.
Wow. No damage to the chairs.
No damage. None.
That's impressive.
That was yes.
How'd you get them out? Was it easy?
It was not easy. They were fucking
So Riley originally
Jammed.
almost got sold 2 broken chairs, and what he ended up with
Was
was
2 broken
4
chairs.
broken chairs.
4 broken chairs.
I was scared that was gonna happen. That was in the back of my mind the whole time, being like, I'm gonna be so stupid for this. But yeah. Now I have really nice chairs.
Big winner.
And no
Proud of you.
swing. Not a swing inside.
Big winner over here.
Speaking of big winner, the opposite of a big winner is a big fucking loser. And I am one.
Big stupid loser.
I'm gonna get that out of the way.
Oh.
I am a big disc golf loser. Played my first real tournament this weekend.
You get geschmoked?
Yes.
Did you
Absolutely fucking tormented.
really? Why they call it a tournament?
First round, shot 11 over.
That's tough.
That's not great.
That's hard to recover from.
It's super hard to recover from. I was on the back card of all the people who stunk. So that was fun.
What was the name of the tournament?
It was. Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
So before I did tie for last in my division, but I want to put one thing out there. A guy in my group scored 16 over in the 1 round alone, and then he left. I would have beaten that guy. I want that on the record.
What was it? Was this the April Fool's?
It is the Pine Tree Riot.
Dude, I like how you.
Are you on my PDGA page? Because I stunk at the April Fool's thing too, but that was my first ever
Are
one.
you number 252225?
I sure am, yes.
Hey,
So
you
go-
getting into it.
That's a very good number.
It's a sick number. I put it on my disc now because I like it so much.
That's a good number.
So
you got plus 800 rating.
so that number is gonna skyrocket. I'm a plus 806, by the way. What
What did I say?
You said plus 800. I'm an 806.
Plus 806.
Yeah, give me
Oh,
an
I'm
806
gonna
on it.
be an 829 when the official results go in.
What is that good? What does that mean?
No, it's not good. It's
Oh.
pretty bad.
What's good?
900.
Oh, okay.
900's pretty good.
Let's see. What were you? Mixed amateur 3?
I'm mixed amateur 2. Probably should be playing in 3 is what this tournament has taught me, but I'm gonna keep playing in 2.
That's how you get better.
Yeah, plus 13.
That's the April one. That was the April Fool's one. You got to go to the Pine Tree Riot.
I don't think that one's out yet.
It is.
I don't see it.
All right, I'll just walk you through it. Pine Tree, round 1 shot 11 over. It was a frustrating round. It's a hard course too. That course up in Rochester is not an easy one, and it's one I've
how do they score it? Do they just have somebody walk with you?
You're in a group of, you get paired. So you're in a pairing of 5, so there's 2 scorecards. It's a gentleman's game.
That's fair.
But also there's 5 people, and it's not like when we go out and everybody goes to their disc and like, it's like everybody kind of walks to the furthest and whoever's up. It's a more slowed down pace.
You all like talk and shoot the shit?
Yeah. It was very fun, and I am getting better. So the biggest part, it's playing competitively. It's so much different. Every shot counts. It's not like when you and me are playing, you dump a tree and you're like, let me just toss another one. Every fucking shot counts. So I'm getting slowly better at making the correct choice, but it's getting there. So yeah, I shot 11 over round 1, and then I shot 7 over round 2. I technically finished and tied for last place at 18 over, but that kid would have finished behind me. I want that on the fucking record. He shot 16 over, and I saw him in the parking lot, but at like the lunch break in between rounds, leave, and I was like, he's not fucking coming back.
Damn.
Riley's a part of the Ace Club.
I am. Yes.
This guy's legit right here, dude.
So
get him a jacket.
I do have another.
You know what the PDGA stands for?
The Professional Disc Golf Association.
Nah, it stands for the Pretty Dumb Guy Association.
Right, good one. My scores have gone 13, 11, 7. I'm getting better at being like more selective in the shots.
That's
so
good.
I have a tournament this weekend at a course I've played a few times. We're hoping for better. Also, I had like 3 holes where I fucking went out of bounds, then doinked a tree, and like triple bogeyed. If I just eliminate 2 of those, I'm looking at like 14 over
Plus
on the
6.
deck. Yeah, significantly better. Now let's get into the loser. Speaking of that, I'm not the loser. I'm a loser, but I'm not the loser that this topic's here to talk about. So the second round, I get paired with all the worst people, except for that one kid. He actually did fuck us. We had to go we had to go steal someone from another group because the kid who left was on our card because we were the worst people.
Yeah.
And we had to go scramble to find another person. I'm on this card with the other people who are losing, and we're all having, I think it was, one kid shot 12 over in the first round, another shot 11, one shot like 8. So we all did not have good rounds, and we all were pretty good, and we were all playing well. We were all playing pretty well in the second round. And one kid, I was like, "Oh, you're I was like, "You're in second overall." I think he was 2 over, and we were on our 17th hole. I was like, "You're almost winning for like our group in round 2." Which doesn't mean much because you're still in fucking like 9th, but like round 2 only, you're like in second place. He's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And the other guy, I'm gonna walk you through how this works, Hunt. 2 people score, and then the app makes sure you're in sync, and like that way it's official. So that's what goes into the official scoring, right? This other guy, I was one of the scorers, and that other guy was one of the scorers. So to other guy, I was like, "You're having a good day too. You're only 3 over this round." And he goes, "I didn't want to know what I was shooting."
Oh,
and I went,
fucking wiener.
And I went, "What?" He's like, "I didn't want to know. He's like, I know this is your first tournament." He's like, we're shooting the shit. He's like, general practice is you don't tell people what they're shooting. And I was like, 1,
guys have a bad day.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I was like, 2, you have the score. You see what you're shooting. You have the scorecard. You see exactly what you're doing, right? You can see the exact amount of strokes you have. You've been inserting it. I know that because our cards are in sync. This button tells us so. You know what you're shooting. This guy's like, "I didn't want to know. Now I'm going to shoot like shit." Lo and behold,
Did he end up shooting shit?
This next hole, there's one tree in front of us off the tee, doinks it. Off that, he doinks the next closest tree. I think he shoots a 7 on a par 4. And at the end, he's like, So I didn't want to yell at you during that thing, but just general practice, you don't do that. Okay, I didn't want to sound
You should
frustrated.
go out of your way to like get paired up with him and just continuously tell him what he's shooting.
Just every time be like, hey, that's going to
100%.
be 1 over.
Yeah.
So he's just angry. He's fuming now. It's so funny. We have 1 hole left. It's a short hole. We get out of there. The other dude on that guy walks away. We're like, yeah, good round, guys. The other
the
guy,
kid who's also doing good.
the other kid who was doing well, as that other kid walks away, he goes, dude, what a fucking loser.
Yes.
He's
dude.
like, I was like, well, am I in the wrong? I was like, maybe I am. I was like, I don't think I'm in the wrong here. Like, am I? He's like, no, he had the score. Like, I don't know what his argument was.
I like that you're just holding it. You're like, he had the score.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, that guy was a fucking loser, and it made me laugh so hard.
You
that he just
know,
had a hissy fit.
I have a feeling like these disc golf guys just like want to be like, they're like
Pro athletes.
Yeah.
Some of them, they're either the most chill people,
Right.
borderline too chill people, or
Did he look like Greg the Wizard?
kind of. No, sorry.
Was it Greg the Wizard?
Sorry, I was thinking of a different person. No, he did not look like Greg the Wizard.
What about old Greg?
No, did not look like old Greg. But yeah, that guy was a
He
fucking
didn't want
loser.
to drink Bailey's out of his shoe with you.
It made me laugh very hard.
Made
I
you
drove
laugh,
home with a smile on my face. I went and visited my niece because they live on the same road as that course. And I told as soon as I walked in, I was like, Corey, you're gonna love hearing about this fucking loser.
Yeah, that guy's a loser. I hope that he hears this podcast
Yep.
and listens to us and then goes and hits another fucking tree.
I don't know, man. We need all the fans we can get for the plunge.
It's true. I have a
We'll still
tournament.
listen.
I have a tournament with the other guy, the guy who also agreed he was a loser in May, and I'm hoping we'll see each other and be like, hey, remember that fucking idiot?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Was it Adam, one of these guys? No.
No,
Adam's cool, right? You like Adam?
I like Adam.
He's a nice guy.
I'm playing in a this weekend. I'm playing in a tournament with the other guy Adam was with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, his buddy's pretty good.
it's like 40.
Yeah.
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 Can I tell you?
Playing for a little
Yeah.
bit.
I know we're just finishing up the section, but I don't know what the next two. I have an inkling of what the next segment is,
can't-
but
oh,
I
that's
want to
right.
know what Love Is Blind Live is.
You want it? Let's not skip the other ones. Candle drive-by is very quick.
Leave me 2
That's
minutes
fine.
to
I
talk about
just-
my fruit roll.
I have an idea.
Hey, Will, I'm
I
gonna
just-
forget.
No.
Talk about your fruit roll-ups.
Well, he was.
I'm gonna give you fruit roll-ups.
You're
Go.
gonna give me it? I will
Yes,
come back
because
to
I
this.
will forget.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
come back to this.
Yes,
I will
well,
also forget.
I will forget,
Okay.
and I know that. So
Okay. So, guys, I'm watching. All right, I'm gonna break this down.
also, Will, I sent out the topic list before. You gotta,
I know.
you gotta give if you need.
This happened
if you're
today.
talking fruit roll-ups, you gotta tell me fruit roll-ups.
Okay, so
I will throw it on the
I
graphic.
did not think that this was going to come into my life, but it happened literally like 3 hours ago. So I saw this TikTok a couple weeks ago about this. It was literally like I had to watch it a couple times because I didn't understand it. It was this girl, and she was like, she was like, tell me how I just gave the best, to this guy.
You can say blowjob. It's fine.
Okay.
Will's like, no, Cookie
Hand
Mike
job, I
listens.
should say. Actually, gave the best hand job, with a fruit roll up, and then the guy sent her like cases. Oh yeah, yeah. She like yeah. Oh yeah. I guess it was like the best head ever, right? And I guess
Will, this has to be a play on. Do you know what the grapefruit technique is?
no. What is the grapefruit technique? You're Riley
Is
laughing.
Riley
He's
laughing
like,
at- So
what
I
is
said,
this, dude?
do you not remember from Tosh.0 do you remember the woman who like showed a BJ and then the noise that came out of her was like
I don't
I'm
know. Send me this.
I did. I sent it to the group. It's a really long video. It's like it pulled up where the clip is.
Okay.
It's like 16 minutes in. If you open your phone and look at it, go to 16 minutes and 10 seconds.
16 minutes and 10 seconds in. You
I
got
think
it.
that's what where it said that it starts. It is.
This is probably like where they got the idea from. The guy sent her cases.
Or
of
hold
fruit
on, I'm
roll-ups.
gonna send you a shorter one.
No, do not.
Yeah, send me a shorter one.
So it said this one starts.
So
at
Will,
2
I
minutes and
actually
40
know where the
seconds.
origin of the fruit roll-up thing comes from. So the fruit roll-up, it was a trend on TikTok
Yes.
about a month ago.
Okay, that
Not
explains it.
not the dick thing. There was a trend on TikTok where basic bitches. I know about this because I live with with 2 basic white girls. They tried it.
And Riley received a fruit by the foot hand job.
No, I did not. I was keto at the time. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not because you're not the one eating it, dumbass.
So there was this thing. Do not point the fucking camera at this.
Sorry.
Do not point your phone at the camera.
You got to play it with the sound too.
Where does
Will.
she do the noise though?
I think it's at 2:4. Whenever she demonstrates it, it said 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
So there was a thing on TikTok where they wrapped. Put it in the thing. Put it up to the kid. Put it up to the fucking mic.
Back. Hold on, I'm going back for a second.
So what you're gonna do is just suck his dick, just like you said you were gonna do.
Yo, dude, that is a full-blown demonstration.
Can I tell you,
No pun
I'm pretty
intended.
sure that was one of the deepest recalls I've ever had because that's from like 2010.
Dude? So I'm sitting at work, right? And this kid, I work.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, I'll wrap it up really quick.
No. I'll wrap up the origin.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
They took vanilla ice cream and they wrapped it in a fruit roll up, and then it became crunchy. And that was it. That was the whole thing. Every basic white girl on the planet was getting ice cream and then putting a fruit roll up around it, and
That's
then it
so
was crunchy.
weird, dude.
That was
That's
it.
the dumbest shit.
It's
Correct.
very dumb. And
But then they
figured it
had
was a
all these
TikTok
fruit
trend.
roll-ups, and they were like, well, I've already eaten the ice cream. What else can I eat with it? And now back
And
to Will.
that's exactly what they did. The girl she didn't demonstrate, but she basically said how she gave the guy.
Will got head at work.
No.
The story.
See, that's not the story. So I work with these young kids that go to high school, right? And I'm sitting in the office, and this kid comes in, he's pulling out some snacks. He's on his phone, and he's like, "Hey, tell me how this girl just texted me." And she's like, "Oh, let's hang out right now. I'm gonna bring a fruit roll up with a wink face."
Yo.
And I was like, "Dude,
How old?
what?
How
This
old?
kid's 17,
Yes.
dude."
Bro, tell me that you
He was
gave
like-
him like an extended lunch to go get some head.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, he only
Did-
works 4 hours per shift, but like,
well, I hope
mean,
he
dude,
worked
when
3
you're
that day.
17, the opportunity for head does not.
Hey,
dude, do
present
you know what he
itself
said? He
often.
was like, "Ew, I don't even understand how that would work."
Will, hold up. Hunter, this is not the opportunity for head. This is the opportunity for elevated head. Do you know how rare it
Elevated.
is to get 17-year-old elevated head
Yeah,
as a teenager?
I don't
that
think.
kind of
Yeah,
head, dude.
as a teenager.
He's gotta
I
bring it,
don't
though.
think this is elevated. I think this is. I would rather just get head than be like, all right, let me wrap this around your dick and balls, give it a little slurp.
He
How
said
big- how
he
big
said
of-
he couldn't. He probably couldn't fit 2 hands around it. Though is what he said, and I was like, "Bro, what are you talking about right now?"
Dude, yeah,
He told you the length of his
Dude,
dick
he-
in hand.
dude,
did.
he was a pig in a blanket.
He got too comfortable with me, dude. I was like, "All right, hang on now." I was like,
was
"We're
he
talking
trying
about."
to fuck you? What is this?
No, but he was basically turning down the fruit roll-up hand job.
Did you tell him you better not turn it down?
I was like, dude, I don't know what you're trying to tell me that your dick's small and you don't want a hand job from a fucking girl with a fruit roll-up. That sounds awesome. I never thought about it like that, but I'm like,
She doesn't want a fruit by the foot. She just wants a fruit roll up. She
Dude,
just wants to roll it up.
she's gonna do one of those tattoos on your.
Listen, she knows you're not packing. She would have brought the fruit by the foot if she thought you were packing. She knows.
Packing the snacks.
Yeah, dude. You're about to go
Is
have
that
a
what he's
picnic.
calling his junk now? The snack? This is not a whole ass meal.
Dude, it's Halloween and this kid's about to get the best candy.
I wonder if it's one of those ones though where you can put the tattoo on. Remember those? You had to suck it real hard to get the tattoo put on.
Dude, the tattoo fruit by the foot was sick.
Brother,
was.
imagine fruit by the foot, tattoo dick.
Yo, somebody's doing it out there.
A lot
Yeah,
of
it's
people.
gonna be me tomorrow.
Shelby will definitely.
Shelby Babes has got that covered, dude.
Shelby Babes will give you a fruit.
No, brother, I don't even need her. I'll just be in my room sucking on it and then slapping that shit on my junk.
Dude, Shelby's going to give you a fruit by the inch.
I really do think if you could suck your own dick, Hunt, you would.
I probably would. I know what I like. I bet I could.
You're
suck my
telling
dick
me you've
better
never
than
wanted to
anybody
become a human fruit gusher? Come on.
Ah.
else.
Ah. Oh, looking at the camera on that one.
Yeah. Dude, Hunter's the human fruit gush.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I might be.
Gushing. So
Oh.
Love is
Yeah,
blind.
cherry
huh?
flavoring.
Dude, so the candle, my uncle works at a candle factory.
Oh yeah.
They're getting rid of a
That's
warehouse.
just. I know that that's true because I saw the candles.
Yes.
But that statement sounds fake.
Yeah.
My uncle works at a candle factory.
So they're getting rid of a warehouse. They're downsizing, and they're like, "We're gonna toss all these candles. You guys want them?"
My mom said thank you, by the way.
She can have more. By the way, they smell wonderful. I gave them to everyone at work. They smell so good.
If you got anything other than balsam fir,
Well,
I'll
so we're
take
gonna
some.
get there. So I was minding my own business, and then I see my uncle pull up, and he's just dumping boxes upon boxes on my front steps. And as he's about to pull off, I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's like, I got candles. And I was like, okay, I'll see you at Easter. Bring all the boxes
Yeah,
inside.
for context, this was like, what, a week before Easter, 2 weeks before Easter?
Yeah, it was a week before Easter. He's like, I'll see you Sunday. It's at my house. I was like, word. I open up the first box. It's balsam fir. If you're not familiar, it's pine tree scent. It's
That's
just
a
pine tree.
good one.
It's a good smell.
Dude.
It's a
It's what
great
Maine smells like. You
it's a
step outside in Maine, it's balsam fir.
One of the most elite Christmas scents out there. I'd argue the most elite Christmas scent.
I would beg to differ and say Christmas sugar cookie is
hate
the most
sugar
elite.
cookie smells.
Me too.
I hate
dude.
those sweet ones.
Yeah, I'm not a sweet
Sugar,
one.
the Yankee Candle one's subtle.
You know what's good? The
Okay.
apple ones too.
I like apple ones.
I like those.
I like apple cinnamon.
I open up
yeah.
this. Also, these boxes are not small boxes. They have 8 full-size 3-wick candles in them. Each box. They're
Wow.
big boxes.
Impressive.
Huge
Shoot.
boxes.
Artillery.
I have
Yeah.
4 of these. I open up the next one. It is entirely balsam fir. And I have 16 balsam fir 3-wicks. I open up the third box. I go, surely this is cannot be
Surely.
balsam fir. I open it up. To my surprise,
It was
8
balsam
more
fir.
balsam fir.
Then you get 24.
I didn't even open the 4th one. I just know
Riley's
it's balsam
hands
fir.
were shaking.
Yes.
Going to the last box, he's like,
And I go, okay.
you can't do this.
I was so excited. I open up the 4th box eventually. Of course, balsam fir. I now have 32 3-wick balsam firs.
That's a lot of
Just
balsam fir.
more than anyone needs in a lifetime.
That's not true.
So I go,
Bro, you should light one on each floor of your house.
in my mind, I go, okay, that factory, that warehouse must have just been must have been a
The
bad,
balsam fir
it must have been
location.
a bad year for balsam fir. I get to Easter. My uncle has, I don't know, 100 boxes of candles. In his
No
house.
way, dude.
And I go, oh, what? You stockpiling all the balsam fir? Thinking I'm making a good joke. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, what are you talking about? I go, what do you mean? Aren't all those boxes balsam fir? He goes, no, I have all types of candles. And I go, why did you drop off 32 balsam firs at my house? He goes, oh, all the boxes were the same? I go, yeah. He's like, oh, come grab some more. So now I have some autumn leaves as well.
I would very much enjoy autumn leaves if
Can I
you
have
have
some?
some to spare.
You can have balsam fir.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
balsam fir, dude. I love the balsam.
If you're a listener out there and you would like balsam fir, I felt so bad after I made that joke though, because then I was like, oh man, I sound unappreciative because I was just making a joke, like I hated all these candles, thinking like,
Damn.
and then he's
Hey,
like,
man,
no, I have
if
all
the sa-
candles.
do the same thing. That is a confusing coincidence.
Yeah, that I just got 32 balsam.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
Honestly, it's a targeted attack.
Can I tell
he
you?
was trying to get rid of him.
I didn't find a single balsam fir at his house either.
Dude, he was trying to get rid of him, dude. He's like, I hate this one. I'm getting rid of him.
He says like,
I
give
hate
a box.
You bees. I hate you,
He
bees.
goes, give a box to your mother. I was like, my mother doesn't like balsam fir, especially 8 of them.
Wait, come on, balsam
It's
fir's
very
great.
funny though.
I mean, I don't want 32 of them, but
My dad brought a box in. I was the talk of the town at the office. All the middle-aged white women were flocking. They're like, I heard you got balsam fir. And I go, here you go. I had the goods.
wait, why did he give them to you? Just cause?
Because he had 1,000 candles.
Alrighty then.
But yeah, I got drive-by balsam fir. That's the moral of the story. My house is going to smell like pine trees for years. And it's sick. It's kind of sick.
DBBF.
They're good
Pretty sick.
candles. They're really good candles.
Are they
Yeah.
Yankee Candle ones?
They're, I don't remember.
I'll
They're
take a
not
look.
Yankee, but
I want a balsam fir.
I'll give you 2.
You give me 2.
You
All
have
right.
2 balsam firs.
I'll bring one for the office.
One of the women at work was like, "Can I have them for the jars?" And I was like, "Sure." I don't.
Take as many as you
32.
want.
Yeah.
I don't want them.
Yeah. I kept 6 balsam firs for me, and then I got 4 autumn leaves. I think those will put to good use.
Autumn
over the
Leaves was in my car for a long time. I had that scent.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's a good
Black
one.
Ice
scent.
is the best car scent.
That's
by
a
the way.
good car
That is a
scent.
very good one.
Let's talk Love is Blind live. As you guys may or may not know, the newest season of Love is Blind is wrapping up.
Didn't know that, but
It's the
Go
best
on.
show on television. This season, the creme.
that's not true. Love on the Spectrum is the best
That's
show.
true.
on-
I'm sorry.
That is a good show.
Yeah, it's very good. Almost all the couples got married this year, and what they were doing. So the good part about this season was they had Mean Girls for like the first time.
I heard that there's the biggest bitch
Yeah,
in reality
There's
TV.
two mega bitches, Irina and Micah,
Oh, I heard about
and
Irina.
Jacquelina. They all sucked.
Jacquelina?
They sucked hard.
What kind of name?
And the internet was doing sleuthing, and you know what Netflix is smart. They go, we're gonna the internet sleuthing, and we're gonna ask them about it. So what they did is
Genius.
they debuted they do sort of episodic. They'll drop like 2 at a time over the span of the
Episodic.
season.
The band that formed after Semisonic broke
It's
apart.
true. And they released the finale on Friday, and then Sunday night they had a live reunion show planned.
No way.
They were posting about it nonstop. Now, what Netflix forgot and did not know how to do, which is their fatal flaw, is they don't know how to do live programming.
That's
So
fair.
they
I
had-
think that's a fair.
They had
They don't do that.
millions of people breaking their website coming to see all the tea spill on Love is Blind Season 4. About
Is that what the whole thing about everyone's Netflix being down?
Yes.
Oh.
So they didn't end up posting it till 9:30. They just had a waiting room that was like, sorry, we suck. They went live on TikTok. They're like, we don't know what's happening. Stay tuned.
Brother, they're good at one thing. Just stick to it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
tried to bust into cable television and failed just horrifically.
That's
Then the hosts
amazing.
were like, guess what? It's not live anymore. We recorded it. Here you go. But yeah, it was sick.
Was it like good? Like
No,
parody?
not really. They didn't ask any of the questions. The hosts
Yeah.
suck. The hosts are Nick and Vanessa Lachey. They're not good.
Nick Lachey stinks.
Yeah, they're not good hosts. Vanessa Mache was like, go Mache, paper mache. She's going after all the wrong questions.
Paper mache.
But yeah, people hated him. It was very funny. I enjoyed it. Lauren was fuming.
Oh,
Absolutely fuming.
I bet, dude.
As someone who has a strict bedtime and is very routine.
He goes to bed at 9:30.
Well, no, but she goes to bed like at 9:45 on the. I don't know why I said no, as if that was a wild guess. Like 9:45 on the dot, and the fact that I was trying to be like, no, we need to watch this. It's live television.
It is. You had to watch.
We
that.
tapped at like she tapped at like 10:30, and then I watched TikTok for like an hour and a half, as I do every night.
Dude, I will say that I am a sucker for some live reunion drama.
It's the best.
You know what I really like, and I'm gonna admit it.
Yeah.
It's
The
It's
Bachelor.
a tough one to admit. Nah, you know what I watch sometimes?
What?
RuPaul's Drag Race. You guys ever watch that?
I haven't.
Now,
I have.
I don't
I've
watch
seen
it heavy.
episodes.
I don't watch it heavy.
Hey, we're not judging you.
We
I
don't
think,
judge
I
here.
think you watch it heavy.
I'll watch it. We don't need to talk about how much.
Will's like, I've
do-
seen it.
Hey,
But-
it's you won't watch. You do
Good.
watch it.
First of all,
It's
the,
a show you
the
act-
outfits, I appreciate a good outfit.
Okay.
Second of all, the drama in that show is so fucking funny. Like, and
The
then you
vomit?
Get, oh no, the drama.
Oh, the drama.
The drama, dude. And then at the end, they bring them all back, dude. And they put them all on blast, dude. It's like the funniest show. It really is. I love reality.
Have
shit.
you watched Love is Blind?
I haven't. I
Hey,
watched Love on
Will-
the Spectrum. I have not
Will.
watched Love is Blind.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, you guys have told me.
Well, it's
yeah.
gonna blow your fucking mind.
Is it that good?
It's the best show. They make two people propose without ever seeing each other. This season, two people looked at each other and essentially were like, yuck. And then one guy literally was like, you know what? I made the right choice. I'm going to go propose to the other woman I liked in the bots. And they got married.
Do they last, dude? Like,
Right now, they have all lasted.
that's pretty good.
It's
That's
been-
impressive.
Yes.
I gotta watch this. It sounds like
It's
right up
so
my alley.
good.
Because I love shows like that. Just like, like Jersey Shore drama type crap.
It's so good.
It's crap TV. It's the best.
Riley.
And then all their families hate everyone involved. They're like, you're a fucking idiot. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. Are the
And they're like,
families
will you-
on?
The families are all on because the people have to be
Oh.
like, will you come to my wedding? And they're like, why? What are you doing?
Oh my God.
They're
that's
like, I
amazing.
love him. They're like, you met him 20 days ago. They're like, yeah.
Best argument ever.
Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah.
I know I don't really use my phone a whole lot during the show.
Oh God. Yep.
Shelby texted me in the middle, so I'm talking to her because she's sick, and
Shout out
she
Shelby,
hit me
babes.
with a Hunter Paul. I said
I actually
yes.
also have a text from your girlfriend right now that says, "You mean to tell me Hunter's telling the bloody pee-pee story on the pod?"
Well, she goes.
Well, and
in
let me
all
tell you,
caps,
this is a good segue into the final topic of the night. Our final dive in of the week. Hunter versus birth control. Hunter, the floor is yours.
Oh my God.
But, to preface this, I want to say, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, I
Turn
doubt
it
you
off.
are. Please turn it off. And Riley's parents,
Also
if you're
turn it
watching
off.
this, please turn it off. Everyone else, fair game.
And if you're eating, keep watching.
So, Friday night, Shelby comes down. I was gonna go to Maine this weekend, but she ended up moving some stuff down, and we go out to dinner and with Noah and my parents to the good old Longhorns.
The best. Yep.
Who goes to Longhorn?
And
They go
An
to Longhorn.
important
Oh, really?
aspect of this story is the minute Shelby has a drop of alcohol,
Yep.
banging time.
Okay. Yep.
Not even.
It's not like, oh, a couple
I'm
glasses
going
of
to get
wine.
A
It's
stern talking to after this episode,
yep. So the
Not
second
even like
the
me,
wine hits her mouth,
and she's
it's
like,
time.
"It's time."
Okay.
That's amazing.
This
We
is an
got
agreement you
home.
two have, though. It's you both know it's time.
I will walk it back. This was my idea.
Okay.
We got home.
We got home. I
and
took out the fruit roll up.
Yo.
Honestly,
No-
the fruit
Noah
roll up may have
was
protected
in
your
the
dong.
office. He
Okay.
was here, but he was 2 rooms away,
One wall
2 walls.
in some parts.
Main we're talking,
No,
yeah.
because the closet door was
Okay.
closed.
Okay.
Thin walls.
We do the deed,
Yep.
and then we're just standing around talking. I grabbed a face cloth because my man bits
Yes.
were
Slimy.
wet,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
and then Shelby had a towel that she was cleaning up with,
Okay.
Mm.
and I'm just like wiping, and then I look, I go, oh, there's blood on this. That's weird. And
Shout
I
out to
go,
those
was that
towels.
you? And she goes, that's not me. And then I pinch, not pinch, but like I kind of
Yeah.
bend it up to look at me. I
Yeah.
looked it in the eye,
Some light. Get some light on the dong.
get some light on it
Yeah.
because you've seen my bedroom. It's dim,
It's
Oh,
a dim.
no.
It's a dim room.
Oh, no.
and there's nothing. And then I lean closer, and I happen to like squeeze a little bit,
Mm.
and then a bead of blood came out of the tip of my dick, and
Got
then
2 beat joke in my ass. That just made me quinge.
Quinn.
Quinge.
but
Yeah.
do
Will,
you guys
Will, you're gonna
know?
lose your shit when you find out why his dick's bleeding.
Wait, nah, dude.
So Shelby has an IUD,
She sure does.
which
Oh,
is
is that
not
the-
an improvised explosive device, which would be an IED.
Oh, I know what an IUD is.
Yeah.
I know. Actually, do. I actually do.
Yeah.
It is an intrauterine device. And
Mm.
Will, pop quiz. Do you know how they remove those?
I do not actually. I just know what they are. But
So
you
they
want me to guess?
have 2, count them, 1, 2 short metal strings that hang down.
Oh yes, I know that. Yep, I knew about that.
All right, are you piecing the story together
Wow,
yet?
You must be
'Cause
huge, dude.
Nope.
I'm not. She's just small.
Oh, there it is.
And let me tell
Hey,
you,
she's not small. She's shallow.
Hey.
Onto you.
Big on the inside.
like, I don't know if either of you have had an encounter with somebody who has that device implanted into them.
No, sir. Never.
I will say, you don't have to be the biggest guy in the world.
You feel
You
it.
will feel it at one point or another. And let me tell you, it makes you feel alive because you feel shooting pain that goes from the tip of your dick to the back of your nuts. and then you wait for a second, and then you just go back to what you're doing. Doesn't happen often.
yeah.
Honestly, it's once in a blue moon.
But this time,
It hit me square in the pee hole,
Oh, Hunt boy.
and I
Ah.
think it went perfectly
you probably got
into my urethra.
You got some urethral scabbing going on. Right now.
Oh my! Thank you for reminding me because I texted Riley that night, and the next morning
You
I
peed
got
blood?
up to piss, and I was nervous, and I pissed out a little blood clot.
Oh!
And it had like the fucked up part is it had like a little tail. Like it wasn't just like a little
Yeah.
scab rock. It
Yeah.
was like it looked like a blood sperm.
I'm in pain. Wow, what a man. So you didn't even feel it.
Oh, he felt.
No, I felt it.
Yeah.
But
He just didn't know it pierced him at the time.
Yeah, I didn't know. And again, I can't say for sure that's what happened, but I am 90% sure that that is the only possibility that I could be bleeding from the inside of my penis.
oh
Pretty
my
good.
God. How do you feel now?
I feel fine.
Yeah, you're right.
I haven't
Oh.
I haven't ejaculated since, but
Oh my God, that's gonna hurt.
I don't think it's gonna hurt.
You don't
I
think it's
you're
gonna
be
hurt?
all right.
I think it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
not gonna test it for a few days.
Like, I just think that's a wild, like,
I think you
obviously
deserve a fruit job.
I think you do too.
I don't think so. I don't want it getting infected.
A fruit by the foot job.
Have you not like done it since then?
Huh?
You haven't
No,
done it since.
because there's follow up to the story that has nothing to do with it. The next morning, Shelby and I woke up early, and then Shelby was still in bed because she was tired. Whatever, that's understandable. Driving from mainland night
Oh, yeah,
before,
I
she
am
slept in a little
sad.
bit later.
We were gonna
Yeah,
go on
we were gonna go on a
we were
double
gonna go
date
on a
on Saturday.
gay paint date.
Man, fuck you. That shit sounds fun.
It was gonna be so gay.
It was gonna be
Unbelievably
fun,
gay.
though.
Yeah. We were gonna go drink wine and paint.
Oh, that
Can I
sounds
tell you though,
fun,
dude? that stuff that girls want to do,
It's pretty sick.
like the gay stuff,
It's pretty sick.
fun,
Bro, it's
Dude,
so fun, dude.
Sick.
pedicures? Unbelievable. Pedicures? Sick.
brother.
Coming, by the way.
Pedicures are in my sight. I got the medication for my plantar's wart, so I'm finally getting them taken care of.
Dude, us three, the fellas, we're gonna go.
I want to pay.
Hey, you know our promos we did last year for the live stream? We need to do one while getting pedicures.
I don't think
Yes.
that
Yeah,
I
we'll
feel
make it
comfortable
work.
doing that.
We'll make it work.
We can make that happen. But dude, the girls have the fun stuff, man. They have some cool
What's
things
some
that
other
they do.
what's some other gay
Face
girls?
masks, sick.
You do a lot of face
Face
masks.
mask ain't bad,
Dude. You see my skin? I'm fucking glowing.
Foot masks, sick. You ever do a
You're-
foot mask?
No.
Foot masks are sick.
I've done like a foot cleanse. You know, just
Is
clean
it the
my
thing where you
feet.
put your foot in a bag and then your feet start? No, do the foot.
You do the thing with like the African minnow piranhas?
No, that also seems sick.
That seems cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a real thing. That's from Victoria's, you dumbass.
No, they have it in
I was gonna
Vegas.
say that's gotta
They
be
have
real,
it.
dude.
I don't
Yeah,
trust
me
them,
neither.
but they do have them. It is a thing.
Yeah, they probably eat everything on you.
You ever see the crab that eats people's dead skin?
Yeah. Makes me very
I
uncomfortable.
don't want
Don't
that.
like that crap.
I don't want
But-
that.
Anyways,
Shelby got sick.
yeah, it's because you rearranged her.
I was gonna say you'd probably screw some things up, dude.
She also just texted me, and she texted our couples chat. It just says, "I'm literally on day 4 of my deathbed, and y'all are talking about my IUD PP fucking hunt."
Hey, we should go to.
You
Plunge
really
and
just said
Brews.
her IUD PP fucked me.
I like painting and brews and games.
Will's like, I will talk about anything to stop talking about Hunter sounding with Shelby's IUD.
Yeah, shout out Shelby babes. Hope she's all right. And Hunt, your poor pee hole.
Sounding with the IUD is a Mac Miller album.
Yeah.
With that, let's get out of here.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Go check us out. Will, anything else?
I was just wondering if you think like using a fruit roll up would have protected that situation.
I think it would have, yeah.
I think it might have.
I just want to say it was a truly harrowing experience for me.
Yeah, I mean, Oh, dude, I'm like scarred by thinking.
Dude,
of
you had
that.
like a.
I am too, literally.
Dude, I used to know a guy that had he was dating somebody that had one of those in, and he used to tell me that he could feel it all the time. And I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I feel like just I would be thinking about it too much.
Riley, will you, for my graduation, wear a shirt that says Anal Bead Tug of War Champion 2021?
If you really want. Have you
I
found
would
out
love
what time it is?
No.
Wait, what?
Text. I told you to text Shelby.
Shelby Babes, you're watching. Please let me know when your
It's Shelby
graduation
Babes,
is.
you are watching.
Let me know when your college graduation is.
Wait,
I would
what-
like to attend.
What is she graduating from?
I would like
College.
to attend.
Okay, we were just talking about anal beads, so that's what I was.
Anal Beads, college, they're two sides of the same coin, right?
It's true. We will see you guys next week. Go to follow us everywhere at Plunge Podcast. Go to the Patreon in the show notes. Go to plungepodcast.com for all things. And go check out our friends at the Inner Circle. The Hood Diner put out an episode last week that had me fucking dying. It was called the Tap Out episode. And very uncharacteristic of them. It was 23 minutes long. So I turned it on while I was cooking breakfast one morning and finished before I ate. And they got super high. And then Sentry's like, I can't do this.
They tapped out.
Yeah, he tapped out.
Yeah, dude.
And you could just tell they were super high. There would just be dead spots where they were like, bro, what? Go check out The Hood Diner, InnerCirclePN.com, at InnerCirclePN on all socials. The Hood Diner, Failing Hollywood.
You've literally said the Hood Diner like 7
I
times
love the
in
Hood
the
Diner.
past 45
Kaz
seconds.
hit me up. I feel like I was Kaz hit me up on Sunday, and he went, yo, link me those fat guy pants. And I went, yes, sir. if I made one person happy with my bulletin board notice last week of
Hey.
the fat guy pants,
That guy
Riley.
pants.
yeah.
I want you to confirm my pant size.
He's 34.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Riley.
He's 34.
I will not. No. I need to see it.
Dude, I've been losing mad weight, and I still don't have a jawline. You know I'm weighing in at 185 these days?
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Wait, you are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hunt saw.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
And just
190.
before we go, the countdown is down to 8.
It's
Catch
down
us
9.
next week
It's
to-
9. It's 9.
it-
It's 9. It's 9. It's 9.
It's down to 9.
Last week
Catch
was
us next week to hear us further discuss my pant size and Riley's weigh-in.
yes.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
And the
Stay moist.
untrained eye.